Welcome to Gamer Station Indie Game News, and I'm your host, Steven Snake Lindsay, and this is some of the latest indie game news out there. Fallen Frontier trailer. This game is being brought to you by a few people who previously worked with a little-known group called Bungie, and they decided to go indie, and their first game out is a shooter set in a sci-fi universe. The story of the game follows a jaded lawman from Earth who has arrived at the frontier world, Alpha Centauri. His mission? Vengeance. If you're going to PAX this year, you'll be able to get a hold of and play this game. Viriax trailer. Do you have a fear of viruses with plans to take over and kill humans? Well, if you love becoming that fear, then behold, Viriax. You control a virus whose goal is to attack organ cores, and its final goal is to destroy the nanobot assembly system, a chip that is located near the brain. Levels are procedurally generated, so no playthrough will ever be similar. Also, with each move or attack that the virus does, it loses energy, which can be restored by finding and collecting red globules. I think that's how you pronounce it. So make each of those moves count, or it's game over. GDC 2011 record attendance in GDC Vault. GDC has come and gone, and with it, it has been the largest attendance on record for GDC, with 19,000 attendance. This year also offered more than 450 lectures, panels, summits, tutorials, and roundtable discussions. If you weren't able to see any of those sessions, don't worry. Coming in late March, hundreds of those sessions will be available on GDC Vault. So if you're like me, this might be the best way you can have to see these sessions till you have money to go next year, or you happen to be lucky and get a free ticket. Bumpy Road announcement trailer. Oh, how sweet. It's a love story on wheels. Now, if only the road wasn't so bumpy. You're the person who controls how bumpy the road is. Using the touchscreen's ability of those iOS devices, you can raise the ground or give the car a little bump into the air, which you'll need to make sure the couple in their car don't go in the drink. Expect to get it for those iOS devices in Mac in early spring. Minecraft Volume Alpha. If you're a major fan of Minecraft, and happen to love the music of the game and really wish you could own the soundtrack of it, then you'll be happy to know that you can get the official soundtrack of the music that's been in the game up to this date for only $4 measly. You can now be the coolest person on the 405. Toriporo Released. Just released about a week ago is Toriporo, and one of the people behind it is Jesse Vinbrooks, behind the Kuroshi series, which I love. This game was actually created 2 years ago by a group of students in Kyoto Saika University, which Vinbrooks did a student exchange program at. The game is on the short side and is currently going for free. Mainly, you move a 3-armed creature across planets to collect an assortment of creatures. If you collect enough, you go to the next level. It's not really all that of a complex game, but it will waste some time for you. Spelunky HD might be coming to PC. Yep, you heard me right. There's a chance that the HD remake, which is coming to XBLA, might be coming to the PC as well. PC Gamer asked Derek Yu if there was a chance the HD version would be coming to PC, and his response was, "There's a very good chance we'll see the HD edition of Spelunky on PC at some point. We can just wait and hope." IndiePub announces 2011 Independent Propeller Award finalists. The contestants have been narrowed down to 7, and they are eyeing for $150,000 worth of prizes. The award ceremony will be this Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time at the Day State in the Austin Convention Center in Austin, Texas. Also, from Friday to Sunday, these games will be playable at their booth at the South by Southwest. Anyways, the games are The Uncanny Fish Hunt, Skinny, Chewy, Creo, Deep Sea, Tiny and Big, Grandpa's Leftovers, and Glide. Octodad on Kinect. Okay, I'll admit, I still haven't played Octodad, which I should probably really go and do right now. Anyways, at GDC, they showed off the ability of the Kinect to control Octodad. And it seemed a little off, but at least you were able to control him. But more or less, just watch and see. Help save indie game site Game Tunnels. Once upon a time, there was a site called Game Tunnels that offered info on indie games, starting back in the magical time of 2002. In recent years, the site has been under new management, and as of September 2009, the site has quit creating new content. But behold, Indie Game Magazine has come to the rescue to help get the site back on its feet. Their goal? $3,500. This will help with redoing the site and towards projects in the future. So if you're in the helping mood, head over to their Kickstarter page to help out. New Skulls of the Shogun trailer. If you followed our site when we were still updating it, then you might have saw us talking about Skulls of the Shogun. The game's a turn-based strategy game that is influenced by the team's love of advanced war. Except instead of grid-based combat, your troops are allowed to move anywhere within a circular range. As shown in the trailer, you can eat enemy skulls, which will improve the troop's stats. After eating 3, your troop will turn into a Demon Lord version of itself. Just make sure to keep your generals alive, or it'll be game over. The game is slated to come out this year for PC and Xbox, and it will offer both single and multiplayer. And with that, that's the last bit of info I could find in the indie game world for this week. If you don't know, each and every Wednesday we're going to have a new video in this series. Also on Sundays we have our browser games of the week, which is where we highlight 10 of the best browser games for that week. So subscribe to us to be up to date on those videos, as well as our occasional previews, reviews, tutorials, giveaways, and whatever else we decide to do.